wish upon the midnight sky, asking the cosmos for a reason why. For years she wore a smile to hide the gray and mask the heavy parts of every day. Anxiety would whisper through the sheets, while outside quiet took the city streets. She thought the answer lived in shifting skies, far from the tears behind her careful eyes. But galaxies won't come to turn the tide, and the stars can't fix the broken things inside. The healing came in movements soft and small, like shadows leaning on a garden wall. A morning walk where early daylight beams, and honest talk that woke her from her dreams. A simple song that held her hand and stayed to gently guide her through the fear she made. Oh, the stars can't fix everything tonight. They only watch us from a distant height. It isn't magic making her anew, or changing everything she struggled through. It's just a quiet turning of the track to find her way and bring her spirit back. She learned to speak with kindness to her heart, instead of tearing every flawed design apart. The difficult days still knock upon her door, but loneliness doesn't lock her to the floor, because she walks the valley hand in hand with those who listen and who understand. The heavy world is still a winding space, but she has found a slower, softer pace. So the stars can't fix everything tonight. They only watch us from a distant height. It isn't magic making her anew, or changing everything she struggled through. It's just a quiet turning of the track to find her way and bring her spirit back. She looked into the glass and finally knew the girl she lost was always in her view. Not lost at sea or buried in the past, just waiting to be welcomed home at last. Oh, the stars can't fix everything tonight. They only watch us from a distant height. It isn't magic making her anew, or changing everything she struggled through. It's just a quiet turning of the track to find her way and bring her spirit back. Stars can't fix it all, but she is home, no longer walking alone, finding her way back to herself. She used to paint a smile across her face, a perfect shield to keep the world in place. But underneath the surface of the day, a quiet storm was washing her away. The midnight clock would count the hours slow, anxious thoughts she couldn't quite let go. And every morning brought a heavier view, wondering how she'd ever make it through. upon her door. It didn't flood the ceiling to the floor. It came in fragments, small and hard to see, like shadows shifting underneath a tree. A morning walk beneath a golden sky, an honest word that didn't ask her why. A simple melody that seemed to know exactly where her spirit needed to go. And she's breathing in, she's breathing out, finding her way through the fear and doubt. It isn't a race to become someone new, it's learning to love what was always true. The road is long, but the light is bright, and she feels a little stronger tonight. She started learning how to be a friend to her own heart and let the pieces mend. To speak with kindness when the dark sets in, instead of counting everywhere she's been. She still has days where heavy clouds return, where old mistakes and familiar lessons burn. But there's a hand to hold, a voice to share. She looks around and sees that peace is there. And she's breathing in, she's breathing out, finding her way through the fear and doubt. It isn't a race to become someone new, it's learning to love what was always true. The road is long, but the light is bright, and she feels a little stronger tonight. It's not about erasing where she fell, or hiding every scar she knows so well. It's just a gentle turning of the key, an open road to who she's meant to be. She's walking back to where her story started, whole again and no longer broken hearted. And she's breathing in, she's breathing out, finding her way through the fear and doubt. It isn't a race to become someone new, it's learning to love what was always true. The road is long, but the light is bright, and she feels a little stronger tonight. She's finding her way back home, no longer alone. For 1,000 days, she wore a perfect grace, a quiet smile pinned neatly to her face. She locked the restless voices in her chest and told the world that she was doing best. But midnight knew the shivering of her hands, the heavy thoughts she didn't understand. And every morning broke with leaden skies, reflecting all the weight behind her eyes. No sudden lightning came to clear the air, no magic hand erased the old despair. It came in fragments, drifting slow and small, like autumn leaves that hesitate to fall. A morning walk where winter met the spring, an honest conversation listening, a song that knew her name without a word, the sweetest grace her spirit ever heard. And the rain knows all the secrets that she kept, the heavy nights she woke while others slept. But the storm is finally losing all its design. She's taking back her pieces line by line. It isn't changing who she used to be, it's just the tide returning to the sea, finding her way back home. She's learning how to look into the glass and let the jagged, bitter judgments pass, to give herself the kindness she denied, and let the shaken girl step out inside. The difficult days still knock upon her door, but they don't lock her to the floor anymore, because the shadow doesn't walk alone. She shared the weight and made a peace her own. And the rain knows all the secrets that she kept, the heavy nights she woke while others slept. But the storm is finally losing all its design. She's taking back her pieces line by line. It isn't changing who she used to be, it's just the tide returning to the sea, finding her way back home. It wasn't a mountain she had to rewrite, or a brand new soul she had to find tonight. It was just the dust clearing from the glass, letting the ghost of who she was finally past. She didn't need to fly to touch the blue, just had to stand in what was always true. That she kept, the heavy nights she woke while others slept. But the storm is finally losing all its design. She's taking back her pieces line by line. It isn't changing who she used to be, it's just the tide returning to the sea, finding her way back home. Finding her way back to the girl she always knew. She practiced the laughter that sounded so light, to carry the shadow she met in the night. For years, a quiet smile covered the screen, to hide the anxiety shaking unseen. The midnight would come with its cold, heavy stare, and keep her awake with the ghost in the air, while every new morning brought weights of its own. A quiet dirge she carried alone. But change didn't come like a flash in the dark. It wasn't a fire that caught from a spark. It arrived in the quietest thing she could find, like morning walks, leaving the chaos behind, and honest confessions that lowered the guard, and learning that grace doesn't have to be hard, and chords from a speaker that understood her tears, and being much kinder to all of her fears. And she's dancing with moonlight and missing the parts of me that drifted away like a ship on a restless sea. It isn't a wreckage, it isn't a brand new design, just folding the map till the edges and boundaries align. She still has the days where the gravity pulls, but the hands that she's holding are steady and full. She's finding her way back home. The difficult hours still knock at her chest, revisiting places where pain used to rest. But isolation has lost its command. She steps through the doorway and reaches a hand. No longer a stranger to what lies within. She's given up battles she didn't need to win. The mirror is softer, the vision is clear. The girl she abandoned is finally here, and she's dancing with moonlight and missing the parts of me that drifted away like a ship on a restless sea. It isn't a wreckage, it isn't a brand new design, just folding the map till the edges and boundaries align. She still has the days where the gravity pulls, but the hands that she's holding are steady and full. She's finding her way back home. It wasn't about a revision of soul or changing the narrative just to feel whole. It was dropping the armor she wore through the cold to honor the story she's already the city as the night turned to gray. An expert at smiling the shadows away. For years she was fighting a war in her head, while counting the hours awake in her bed. The sadness was heavy, a cloak made of stone, a quieter now than she carried alone. But look at her now, stepping into the dawn. The armor is breaking, the pretense is gone. Sudden awakening and making her new. It came in the silence of cold morning streets, the rhythm of pavement and steady heartbeats. In honest confessions with those who could stay, in music that knew what she wanted to say, in learning that mercy is something you give to your own fractured spirit, so you can just live. And the empty streets lead to a full open heart. She is putting together the pieces that fell apart. It isn't a race to become someone new. It's finding her way back to what was always true. She still has the days where the gravity pulls, but the hands that she's holding are steady and full. She's finding her way back home. The difficult hours still knock at her door, but they don't have the power they carried before. The isolation has run out of time, because sharing the burden turned out sublime. She looks in the mirror and doesn't recoil. She sees all the growth in the heartbroken soil. No longer afraid of the dark she has seen. She's standing right where she was meant to have been. And the empty streets lead to a full open heart. She's putting together the pieces that fell apart. It isn't a race to become someone new. It's finding her way back to what was always true. She still has the days where the gravity pulls, but the hands that she's holding are steady and full. She's finding her way back home. It wasn't a failure to carry the weight, or a sudden refusion of personal fate. It was dropping the shields that she wore in the cold, to honor the beautiful story untold. A gentle return to the light she once knew, standing in spaces where healing is true. tracing patterns of the old familiar rain. For years I kept a quiet smile in place, a mask of calm across a tired face. But midnight knows the things I tried to hide, the tangled, anxious wheels that spun inside, the heavy days that felt too big to bear, the ghost of sadness sitting in the chair. But quiet came without a grand design. It didn't break the sky or cross a line. It slipped inside on early morning walks, in coffee cups and honest, unmasked talks. In melodies that knew my hidden name and took away the stinging of the blame. A gentle lesson learned along the way, to be much kinder to myself today. And these midnight conversations with myself are pulling dusty books down from the shelf. I'm looking at the pages left behind, unraveling the thoughts that used to bind. It's not about becoming someone new or painting over what I struggled through. It's tracing back the steps I used to take, to find the girl I didn't mean to break. The difficult hours still knock upon my door. They pull the shadows back across the floor. But I don't sit in silence anymore. The isolation lost its heavy wall. There is a hand to hold, a voice to speak, a shared grace for the moments I am weak. The valley isn't somewhere I'm alone. I've built a little shelter of my own. And these midnight conversations with myself are pulling dusty books down from the shelf. I'm looking at the pages left behind, unraveling the thoughts that used to bind. It's not about becoming someone new or painting over what I struggled through. It's tracing back the steps I used to take, to find the girl I didn't mean I used to look up at the fading blue and think the sky looked lonely too, hiding its storms behind a quiet grace, while I put a smile upon my face. For years I carried the weight of the dark, anxious wheels spinning, searching for a spark, staring at the ceiling while the world slept sound, wondering if my feet would ever touch the ground. But the morning didn't break with a sudden shout. The heavy clouds didn't just blow right out. It was a slow turning, small and quiet instead, like a long forgotten story finally being read. Just a morning walk while the mist was still clear, an honest conversation with a friend held dear, a line from a song that knew my hidden name, and learning to love myself through the blame. And the sky doesn't look so lonely tonight. The edges are softening into the light. It isn't about building a brand new design or rewriting every single fractured line. It's just looking backward through all of the shelf and finally slowly finding my way back to myself. I still have the days where the gravity wins, where the old familiar spinning begins, but the rooms aren't as cold, the shadows have grown thin, because I don't lock the world out to fight from within. There's a voice in the hallway, a hand I can hold, a shared piece of comfort in the biting cold. I'm learning that mercy is a gift you allow to the girl that I was, for the woman I am now. And the sky doesn't look so lonely tonight. The edges are softening into the light. It isn't about building a brand new design or rewriting every single fractured line. It's just looking backward through all of the shelf and finally slowly finding my way back to myself. It's a quiet return to the place I began. Before I was running, before I just ran, not a stranger to patch up or a ghost to outrun, just a beautiful unfolding under the sun. Tracing paths across the glass like old familiar pain. For so long she kept a quiet smile designed to hide the tangled heavy thoughts that spun inside her mind. The midnight hours would stretch out far too long, a silent room where all the anxious shadows would belong. And every sunrise brought a weight she couldn't trace, just pushing through the gravity of time and space.
The clean electric guitar enters, threading a cool, jazz-inflected counter melody between the vocal phrases.
But the rescue didn't break with sudden light. It didn't wash away the struggle in a single night. It was a quiet shift in how she spent her days, a slow collection of the smaller, softer ways. The morning walks beneath a canopy of green, the honest words that let her finally be seen, a jazz refrain that seemed to hold her aching hand, and learning how to give herself some grace to stand. And sitting in the window seat, she sees the view. It isn't about running off to find someone entirely new. It's just a gentle turning of the rusty key to open up the doors to who she used to be. The difficult days will still come knocking at the door, but she doesn't have to face the winter alone anymore. She used to build the walls up high and out of sight, to fight the battles in the middle of the lonely night. But now she shares the burden with a trusted voice, and finds that letting people in can be a choice. The mirror doesn't look as harsh as it did then. She's greeting old, forgotten pieces like a friend, no longer trying to erase the scars she made, just watching how the deepest, darkest colors start to fade. And sitting in the window seat, she sees the view. It isn't about running off to find someone entirely new. It's just a gentle turning of the rusty key to open up the doors to who she used to be. The difficult days will still come knocking at the door, but she doesn't have to face the winter alone anymore. Took her years to learn, that healing isn't a bridge you have to burn. It's just a quiet journey backward through the track to find the girl she lost and bring her safely back. And sitting in the window seat, morning light spills across the wooden floor. She locks the heavy secrets just behind the door. For years a quiet smile was the armor that she wore, hiding the anxiety, the weight of something more. The clock would strike at midnight, eyes wide open in the dark, searching for a single reassuring spark. Every sunrise felt heavy, a mountain left to climb, chasing after shadows, running out of time. But the healing didn't arrive with the thunder or the rain. It didn't come in flashes to wash away the pain. It was a slow, soft rhythm, like a whisper in the breeze, learning how to breathe again, putting mind at ease. Step by step she's letting go, finding where she belongs, holding on to hope, where the heart sings its songs. Now the morning walks are longer, breathing in the air. Honest conversations with the people who still care. She found a melody that understood her silent cries, a jazz refrain that mirrors the look inside her eyes. The difficult days to whisper, they still knock upon her door, but the isolation doesn't rule her anymore. She doesn't walk the valley in the shadows all alone. She's found a deeper kindness that she has never known, because the healing didn't arrive with the thunder or the rain. It didn't come in flashes to wash away the pain. It was a slow, soft rhythm, like a whisper in the breeze, learning how to breathe again, forced to be. It's just brushing the dust from the shelf, and slowly, surely finding your way.